Hello and welcome to KidReports software demo. Before we get started, I would like to share with you a few things about our company and myself. My name is Pinky Wadhwania and I am the co-director at Mesa IT Services. Let's look at our engagement so far. We have been serving a few hundred centers since 2008, mainly with their IT support and services. And we have also been procuring software and hardware at educational pricing for them. While we were doing this, we came across a lot of pain points that the sector was going through in terms of their e-portfolios, managing of all their documentation, maintaining the checklists, and mainly addressing the question, how do we reduce the paper? So we delved into off-the-shelf and tailor-made software solutions. Let's talk about the change, the new way of doing things. We all use smartphones. They not only allow us to connect with someone over the phone calls, but they also allow us to check and respond to our emails, check news, apps like YouTube and fitness, and even banking. So here we are wanting to leverage the technology so that we can have multiple uses out of the same technology. And we want to benefit from it. So we came across a lot of questions from the business owners, like how do we cut down on the printing costs? How can we reduce overall daily administrative tasks? How can we generate highly detailed reports on demand? How can we send newsletters, notices, meeting invites to the parents? And how can we save time? Then we had questions from parents like, can I have a personal memory album for my child? Can I get a copy of all the pictures, all the memories once my child graduates out of a center? How can I keep up to date with what's happening? How can we share our observations at home with the teachers? So if we are on a family trip or there is a family reunion, how do we really capture the overall learnings or what we have gone through with the teaching team? There are also questions from teachers like how can we save photos for each child into their individual folders, or how can we take group photos and have them filed away too? How can we track parent responses? And if I'm doing everything digitally, will I be able to print it when I want, and will the printed copy look nice? How can I reduce the time spent in looking for the pictures for each child? We know that at any time when a teacher is doing a learning story, they have to sift through hundreds of photos for each child, and that really eats into the non-contact time. So there was a question of how we can reduce that time. So let me explain to you the concept of digital notebook that aligns with KidReports. So in KidReports app, you can take the photos, you can include the checklists that you maintain on a daily basis, and you can also include the notes, whether they are quick notes or in-depth notes on the observations, messages that you are wanting to send out to the parents, all available in one easy-to-use app. In KidReports, you can record observations, which is in addition to the learning stories. So the observations will be the little bits of anecdotals or pictures or the learnings that are recorded on a daily basis for the child, which gets recorded in an online folder for each child separately. And then in the non-contact time, the teachers will also have the opportunity to create learning stories, which will also be all available through the system that is cloud-based. The real-time updates work in such a way that the teachers will record activities as they happen. Again, in KidReports, you can choose to set up the activities that you want to send out to the parents straight away and the ones that you would like to keep on the child's file until such time when it is ready for publishing. The updates get sent out to the parents and they can respond back in real time. Let's look at what some of the KidReports whānau have to say about the program. So a center manager said, they have got their tablets everywhere, so taking photos during the day is really easy instead of sharing with camera or between the rooms. There is the ability to write a lot of assessment feedback. We are able to collate a lot of information through the KidReports system. We can go ahead with planning, make links to the curriculum for families. We can record all the information the ministry requires us to report. We are able to go back and review our documentation as well, which helps us with self-review. So from a teacher's perspective, it's a really valuable tool. The parents love it. It is extremely user-friendly.